Dr. House used to say, everyone lies. And by the way, it is undoubtedly hard to prove him wrong. All of us lie from time to time, whether to avoid offending someone, to gain time, or to protect a friend. So can we say that all lies are equal? The idea that some lies might be more serious than others was formally contested by an 18th century German philosopher. His name was Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant was extremely strict when it came to morality, especially towards what he called the duty of truth. For him, telling the truth was a moral obligation, regardless of the circumstances and regardless of the consequences. Imagine, for example, that a criminal is chasing his victim and asks you where the victim is hiding. Should you tell him the truth? According to Kant, yes, you should tell the truth, because no exception justifies lying, even if it is to protect someone, and even if it is to save a life. This may seem shocking, but Kant had his reasons. For him, lying is a violation of a human dignity. When you lie to someone, you treat them not as a person, but as a thing. You treat them as a means rather than an end in themselves. You manipulate their perception of reality in order to serve your own interests. And even if your intentions are noble, in reality you are treating the other person like an object. Kant goes even further. If we start allowing certain lies on the pretext that they are motivated by good intentions, then we open the door to all lies. Because who decides whether a lie is acceptable? You? Me? But based on what criteria? If we say it is okay to lie to save a life, then we accept the principle that lying is allowed in some situations. And once we accept that principle, everyone will decide for themselves what justifies a lie. For Kant, the duty of truth is not only a matter of consequences, but a matter of principle. And even if you wanted to consider the consequences, Kant has an answer. He says, what would a society look like in which lying were permitted? People would no longer be able to believe what others say. They would no longer be able to trust anyone. Briefly, the very foundations of social life would be destroyed. Of course, one might find Kant's position excessive, but it at least reminds us of something important. Every time we lie, we weaken a little bit more what makes living together possible: the trust. As Nietzsche once said, the problem is not that you lied to me, but that from now on, I can no longer believe you.